What's the science, fam? Zone Marley TV back with another reaction video. Listen, we gonna do it a little different today because this joint is long as hell. As you can see, this is 2 hours and 24 minutes. And I already been through 45 minutes of this joint. We about to check this out. This is Kanye on the Drink Champs. Listen. I'm a big Drink Champs fan, you know. I'm a big $1 million worth of game fan, you know. So I look at these shows religiously, you know. But I was checking this out, and I believe y'all needed to see this too. So we about to check this shit out. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, lock in with your boy. Here for free. Let go.
You know what shadow ban mean? I'm sorry.
Man,
I'm just saying.
they don't see your stuff.
They don't see your stuff.
You don't notice it, but they don't see it.
Load up. If you go right now and load up Emmanuel album by Sunday Service on Apple, if you don't type it all the way to the very end, it ain't gonna pop up.
Yeah.
It's little things inside of.
But let's be clear. You was a little crazy on Twitter at one point. Remember? You was kind of.
Yeah, but does that get a right for them to shadow ban?
It's freedom of speech, though, too. You're taking that away.
Yeah, and what was the craziest thing? Exposing I had 10 contracts that everybody around me knew I had 10 contracts. Everybody that supposedly cared for me knew I had 10 contracts.
You're not on Def Jam no more, right?
Oh, I'm off of it now. But what I'm saying is, I signed contract after contract after contract.
Kanye was on Def Jam. Yeah, oh yeah, Rockefeller was a part of Def Jam. And when Rockefeller dissembled they whole shit, you know, sometimes they get a chance to take the artists they want, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's how that shit happened. Def Jam just picked up Kanye. But let's go.
And it's like one of my skill sets is not reading. One of my skill sets is not counting. And people are like, oh, you need to learn how to. Man, I ain't telling these niggas to learn how to dress. I'm not telling these niggas. But if we moved as a family in a community, you know what Jay say we could fall, we could be each other's crutches. We could benefit each other, but the system tears us apart left and right. Jay, this.
I like what he just said. He's pretty much saying certain things I don't have to be good at. You're good at them things. Like someone else is good at them things, and this other person is good at this thing. That don't mean you can't work with this person. That means we like, you know, like Power Rangers, like, you know, the Yellow Ranger, they come through with the saber-tooth tiger. And they come and Megazord that joint. You know what I'm saying? He's saying we'll be more powerful, you know, if we just stop looking at each other's weaknesses and look what we actually are good at or what we powerful at. And, you know, we can use each other for our strengths, you know. I think that's what he's saying. I might be wrong, but let's go.
Way, Dane that way, Ye this way, Virgil that way.
Right.
We stronger together. We impenetrable together. We have to vote.
I don't know what it means. Impenetrable?
Impenetrable.
You can't get through it.
You can't get through it.
Some using that one.
We have to vote as a block.
Right.
We vote.
Like, I would have voted for you for president.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you see me on the campaign? I went on the campaign.
Oh yeah, he did go.
We talked about it a lot.
I was like five. I was by myself. Like, not the people who supported me, but I supported you.
Yeah.
Remember?
But
you absolutely talked about it a lot.
When
it's on TMZ.
Nah, praise God, I appreciate that. When it's time to get free, the only way we're going to do it is by leverage and anchor. It's like the Jewish community is not the most people in America, but they understand how to collectively use their leverage to have a position that serves them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
now, I keep on saying this, we're us. We're a collective humanity.
Listen, we're a collective. Listen, I 100% understand what he's saying right now. He's saying it's not a lot of Jewish people, but when it comes for them to like vote and things that they need. They band together, you know, and they have an agenda. When they band together, it ain't one person yelling this shit out, one person yelling this shit out. We have a fucking agenda that we all feel like it'll benefit all of us. You know what I'm saying? So, just like they say, a fist, like when you spread your fingers out, you know, if you hit somebody with this, you know, they can, you know what I'm saying? It's like whatever. But once you ball that motherfucker up and you hit this motherfucker with that shit, you can knock a motherfucker ass right the fuck out. You're more powerful this way, not like this, separated. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I agree with what he's saying 100%.
We're a collective, but we so easy to get into like an ego thing. Just like with the Drake thing, man. I love Drake. I was just telling you.
We getting into the Drake. We getting into the Drake shit. Oh, yeah. But he ain't bullshit, though. And I want to say something else. What's up with this nigga haircut, though? Oh, Lord. Let's see what's going on with his haircut. Look at this nigga haircut, though. This nigga got some old avatar shit going on. You know what I'm saying? He got the avatar shit going on. And he got bad blotches in this shit. Like, what is the symbolization of that? I definitely want to know. But he do got the little avatar joint in the front, though. If you can't see it, watch. He got the avatar joint.
Things that he was doing in the professional game of rap that was throwing me off, and then I bit his ear. You know what I mean? And that's what happened. That was Mike Tyson, Holyfield. That was professional sports. We in professional rap, meaning it's too many people that get paid off of either of us for something to happen to either of us.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll be on the record talking, I'm gonna do this. No, you're not.
You're too real, man.
It just becomes ridiculous at that point.
Yeah, it's just, you know what I mean? So, and why, you know, and life is just so fun and it's lit, and we get to be professional, you know, rappers for a period of time out of our life and pull in this energy and have people talking about it. But it's a certain responsibility. I think that it's a redemption, a redeeming quality. This is what I have. I'll be wanting to sit down with Drake to say this, just as an OG to him, is the redemption. Like when I asked him for the beat for TSU, that's my favorite song on CLB. It's like, Mama is not around, Daddy is not around.
CLB, talking about Certified Little Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So. I'm not gonna do a joke like, man, you ain't know the name of the album.
Listen, man. I live in my own world too, man. I'm not exactly you or him, but I live in my own world too, and I'm kind of the man in my shit. So, you know, I'm sorry. But yeah,
No, you don't have to say sorry to me.
I ain't gonna front with you, man. I went out last night and I literally realized, like, I'm antisocial. Like, I'm super antisocial now. Like, I'm like fucking a soldier that went to war, you know? Like, for real, it's not even like a joke, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need some help, man. Like, I'm not myself, man. Like, it's craziness, man. I don't trust shit. Like, I realized this shit last night. The reason I'm even telling y'all this, because y'all fam, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust shit, nigga. I be ready to bust heads. I treat humans like, I be like, what the fuck you looking at, nigga? You know me? I be on some shit like that out in the street, solo dolo. And I realized, like, last night, it was like, dog, snap out of it, dog. Like, snap out of this shit. I couldn't snap out of it. So I left before I even was dead. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying, man, sometimes, man, this world can turn you to another person, man. But you can't let that that shit make you evil out here, or a demon out here, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna start meditating in the morning, you know. Just trying to find some peace and understanding in my world and just the whole world period, you know. Like, I be going crazy, man. Like, I'm a crazy guy, man. If anybody watching this and you a therapist or something, holla at me, man. I need you. But listen, let's go.
Yeah, I'm fine with you not doing that.
I feel like going.
You can hit one time.
Oh shit! This is great.
Yeah. But the redemptive quality is like that third verse. Because if you just leave it as is, it's gonna stay as is. Mm-hmm. And for me, in my opinion, Lucy and Grace ain't got no problem with it staying as is. I got a problem with it staying as is. I gotta, it's funny, I call Damian Hirst that did Drake's cover because I felt like I didn't like the cover. I felt like he was trying to troll him or something. I love Damian Hirst. I just bought a couple of his pieces right now. One of my top 5 favorite artworks of all time is these animals he put in embalming fluid. So, when you do my interview, what y'all should have is just things just pop up at the bottom. Like,
we're gonna have that.
Don't worry about it.
So he did this shark. It's kind of similar to the scene in The Cell that had J-Lo by Tarsem, where a horse separated like this. So he actually did this, and I bought a dove for my family, for my wife, to put it there, and I bought this black sheep because that's me.
So I bought a black sheep.
It's an actual black sheep in embalming fluid, and it's by Damian Hirst, who did the Drake album cover.
That's what he's saying.
So
I'm thinking you bought a real black sheep.
No,
like weird.
So he bought like I forgot what they called him. Not stuff, but this shit is in embalming fluid, so it's still like the shit kind of still in there. You know what I'm saying? Or there's nothing in there. I don't know how he does it, but that's wild. That's freaking wild. I'm not putting nothing like that in my house. No dead animals. It's going in my house. Unless it's a rabbit's foot. They said that's a lucky shit. Who was the nigga that said, oh, the rabbit's foot's lucky? Why did you cut off the rabbit foot? What that rabbit do to you, man? That's what I want to know. But let's get to Kanye.
It's physically weird.
It is.
Okay.
It is. No, I actually bought.
It's a rich nigga shit.
I actually bought 1,200 living sheep.
Okay.
But I bought one.
So you're a sheep herder officially.
Yes. So that was the easy stuff. I had to say that.
Shit like this in my life.
So it's that third verse. I used to rap like this. I would say, girl ain't give me no ass. She needed to go down. And the next line would say, the pastor said I need Jesus, so I went to the church and let the water wash over my Caesar. I always gave a redemption. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like what Bone Thugs told you about, feds sitting with them saying, make negative music that's gonna put more of us in jail. It's documented. You can load it up.
Wow.
So
for real? For real? Is this for real? Like they said, Bone Thugs. The feds sat down with Bone Thugs and told them to keep making crazy music, make us keep dying and all that and killing each other and shit, man. Like people listen to music when they go to shoot motherfuckers, man. Like for real, like niggas listen to some other shit. That's why you got niggas. I'm not even gonna name these people, but you got people that will listen to certain music to amp them up to go shoot somebody, man, or to go hit a lick. Yeah, I was one of them people though. I ain't gonna even front with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, what you actually saying in your raps is powerful, you know. Some of these dudes would say they say street shit, but they not talking like, oh, they talk about getting money and all that type of stuff. You know, that's different. But when you talk about bust a nigga head, yeah, that's powerful. But let's go.
We do that, and you get like of God people, Travis Scott, Drake, Kanye West. We of God, God's plan. Right. And then we make these songs that don't have
God's plan,
a redemptive quality in what we're saying, because maybe we trying to look harder or be cooler or this, that, younger, whatever it is, and act like we ready to die as much as people who really got, 10 bodies and really.
I'm sorry to cut you off. What did it? Because the rumor is that Drake kind of took a shot at you on that song, but Travis Scott was on that same song. Was married. Did it ever put a strenuous relationship?
Oh yeah, I put everybody on a group text. Everybody gets the group. And what I don't like is like, when I'm talking.
Who's in this group text?
It was Jay-Z, Kim Kardashian.
Oh my God.
He got nothing to do with this, by the way.
He's on the song.
Jay-Z's on.
See, this I talked to Jay at the wedding the other day. He didn't know when he did the song that me and Drake had a problem. So after it came out, he's not in it. That's just like I did it before the fact. But what I'm saying is, so it's like Trav, but then Drake says, I'm gonna put you on a guild. I have somebody put you on a guild, which means put you on a t-shirt, right? And I'm talking to everybody that's in this community.
Drake said that in the
on the album. No, not on the group text. He said it on the song.
Okay.
And I'm talking to all these, Kid Cudi, Pusha, Drake, Jay-Z, Kim, and Trav.
Look.
One of the lines I said that was legend
ain't gonna be able to see
is I said, I'm worth more than all of y'all on this text combined.
Yeah. You said that was a what? what did you say? That was a. I don't know what you just said.
He said he wrote that in the text group. He wrote everybody.
Yeah, that was one of the elements of the text.
Okay. This is an intense group chat.
But everybody, everybody wanna. Soon as I start dropping bars, oh my God, he's in the episode. Oh my God, he need to go to the hospital. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And it's just. Oh God! Oh no! Oh no!
This is so good. This is so good. Keep going. Okay. You want some more Biggie?
He's like, it just got good.
Give Big some Biggie, please. Yeah. You going in there, please. So, I just gotta shut up.
But what I'm saying is, as a community, we have to police ourselves. So if you got a person that's we in a league of our own, right? It's like the NBA, life itself, but then also this like celebrity influential place of like musicians and influencers and stuff like that. And they have shit that's called like flagrant fouls inside of the league.
So in this group chat, did you tell Travis Scott that was a flagrant foul?
Exactly.
Okay.
Because, no, the thing is, he could have put the line on without everybody knowing. So that means I felt like everybody should go to Drake and be like, you ain't saying that to North St. Chicago and Psalms the dad. Because he could be saying shit that's poking at me and driving me crazy. And then if I do something that seems crazy, then they just blaming me. It's like every nigga that got locked up, it's a reason. They didn't do it just because their life was perfect and they had all the opportunities in the world and they dad brought them up. There's very few people like that is just born serial killer. That's what they want to do. Right. People are always there.
That's real. Even though he kind of all over the place, but that's real though, because you think about it, right? Why does someone rob somebody? They need the money. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying they need the money. Why does someone sell drugs? They need the money. And a lot of people, they soak up the wrong bullshit, man, and it becomes hindering to their life. Like you can watch too many movies, you know what I'm saying, and then you freaking want to be Tony Montana. You know what I'm saying? I want to be Tony Montana when I grow up. You crazy. You gonna die. You gonna die. Did you see the ending? He went out like a gangster. But did you see the ending? He got shot 100 times, but he was still shooting. But at the end of the day, he still died. And you know that was total bullshit. This nigga got shot 100 times. And he's still over there. Do. Oh, okay. Nigga, you's a human. What are you talking? Why is you still alive? Okay. I love that movie though. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah. That's what a lot of shit comes from, man. And it's like, dude, these are movies. I don't think you wanna live your life this way. Because they show you in the movie how it can, like, what's gonna happen to you, you know? So, yeah, let's continue.
There for a reason, and ain't nobody like I had this conversation where Drake is like, I never fucked Kim, but I was like, but you acted like you did. You got bars that's like Hidden Hills, give your wife the chills. You doing all kind of, it's like somebody throwing a marble and hiding their hand or something like that. It's like all that's disrespectful.
Y'all actually had this conversation?
We had this converation. And this is all, and to the point where Kim be like, I don't listen to this nigga no more. This nigga acting like he fucked. And like, we ain't never really, like, we human being. And people try to tell you what to say and press and what to feel. Like, you don't feel that. If you was in my situation and you riding, no, this is the other thing. Sicko mode, they would play it at the kids' party. So I'd have to bring my kids to a party with this man threatening my life on a song. Welcome to Calabasas. And then they wonder why you end up, in the hospital. It has to be some type of respect, a male perspective, a God perspective, and some type of community leader.
It's like your ego, man. This should drive you crazy, man. Your ego can drive you crazy, man. Cause your ego, it's like, it's spooky, man. Like, for real. Like, you be upset for no fucking reason. It's about your ego, man. You guys tame that ego. Cobra clutch on the ego. Put that motherfucker in the headlock, man. Put him in the cage, man. Nah, you need your ego, but you gotta put a fucking leash on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? For real. You can fucking go crazy with your ego, man. I'm telling you. Let's go.
Leadership. And I'm the leader. And that's what I told
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, I told Lauryn, I told everybody. I'm the leader. Let's look at it. Let's open up this Bible. Like, your grandmother like, you need Jesus.
Yeah, you need Jesus.
That's what you need. Yeah.
My favorite song, by the way.
Because praise God. Because all of this that we doing, it ain't adding up to nothing. Now God is pointing at me and said, this man worth $9 billion.
Jesus!
This man, and that's pretty good for a black man. Since I was like, the black. First of all, I said that before. We got to take the black version off of it. Because I'm running circles around, all the other. You know what we're gonna do?
Guys.
Yeah.
All others.
No, that black or white. But what we're gonna do to the world?
We gotta make some noise for that.
Yeah.
We gotta
I think he just did some Soldier Boy shit right now. That nigga said $9 billion. Okay, let's see. Is he talking about that's how much he got? Or is he talking about the companies that he's, like he's not invested, but he's a part of certain projects that they got going, I'm just curious of what he mean by that. $9 billion. That's what I'm like, hold up, what do you mean? I know some of you thought the same thing, but yeah, let's go.
And you prep to be pulled over for no reason and think it's okay. This is getting prepped for you to be the person that deserved the job and someone else get the job. They hire Virgil over you and you think it's okay and you can't say nothing because you a sellout to black people if you say you got to go get a hug. You know what I'm saying? They getting you prepped. It's prep school, right, baby?
Right.
It's preparation for your limitation.
That's deep. That's deep.
We in these schools right now, baby. Oh, you thought I wasn't gonna get killed by the end of this interview. I'm just gonna try my best.
No. No, you're giving it to us.
It have gotten worse, to be honest.
You're giving it to us.
You know what I'm saying? But it's a part of the overall slave ship and the slave mentality. When I cut my hair like this.
You cut it yourself or a barber did that?
Let me tell you, I should have cut my hair myself because I was in Europe.
So you paid a nigga to do that?
No, tell me.
Yeah. I'm asking.
It's funny that you say that because I asked, he kept on like cutting it, because this guy's a barber. If you ever cut a plug in somebody's hair, your barbershop might shut down. I cut hair for a living back, 14, 15. I used to do that to buy clothes and also to buy music equipment.
Okay.
I got a story. We're going to get into some real rap shit. We had to like,
we into this. We into this.
I had to just give you some, all the TMZ existence, yay thing at the beginning. So, damn, what was that train of thought? We were talking about the barber. Okay,
haircut.
So if you cut a plug in somebody's hair, you could lose your job. You can. I remember I used to cut hair, and I had like, one day I had like 6 clients. I had the most money. I might have had like 120, I don't know. And the next day, these barbers, they was real good in town. They said, your boy was on a mission. Yesterday I was feeling all proud. I was like, yeah, well, I was getting it in. And then he said, people was walking in like this and walking out like this.
Because you was just hurrying up?
No, because I was bad.
I didn't know he was going there. Okay.
So he cuts my hair, and I'm going through, it's taking an hour. I'm like, I'll take a little bit more here, do this here, blah, blah. And after this, it took all the life out of this man as a black barber, as a African-American, as a blood of Christ, as a Hebrew, see, I'm telling y'all what it is, right? So, and he was so disappointed that he didn't even charge me. He just walked away like, man, I did this to Kanye West.
For something that you asked for, too.
Yeah. And then a few days later, I cut my hair. Now, mind you, I thought it was lit and only God, the universe, the video game, that my haircut lit and only God. He said, people was walking in like this. Damn, what was that train of thought? We were talking about the barber. Okay,
haircut.
So if you cut a plug in somebody's hair, you could lose your job. You can. I remember I used to cut hair, and I had like, one day I had like 6 clients. I had the most money. I might have had like 120, I don't know. And the next day, these barbers, they was real good in town. They said, your boy was on a mission. Yesterday I was feeling all proud. I was like, yeah, well, I was getting it in. And then he said, people was walking in like this and walking out like this.
Because you was just hurrying up?
No, because I was bad.
I didn't know he was going there. Okay.
So he cuts my hair, and I'm going through, it's taking an hour. I'm like, I'll take a little bit more here, do this here, blah, blah. And after this, it took all the life out of this man as a black barber, as a African-American, as a blood of Christ, as a Hebrew, see, I'm telling y'all what it is, right? So, and he was so disappointed that he didn't even charge me. He just walked away like, man, I did this to Kanye West.
For something that you asked for, too.
Yeah. And then a few days later,
this boy is crazy.
I cut my hair. Now, mind you, I thought it was lit and only God, the universe, the video game, that my haircut.
You posted it on the gram? Was that you who posted it?
But the fact that my haircut and my name came at the same time was...
No more slave name.
Yeah, it had to be something, because to do that, this was harder than wearing a Trump hat. Because every time, it's my image, I'm fly, so it's just, everything is like, you get your haircut, it's Friday night, I'm finna go to the club, or I gotta go to a wedding, or I gotta go to a graduation, or I'm going to my job. Yo, as a man, as a black man, your lining, your haircut means so much. So then I'm sitting in the mirror at the hotel and I grab and I remember, oh snap, I have a barber skill set and an art skill set. And I start cutting, because one of my homegirls like, I think it need a lining. Cause it just looked really.
It's still lined up.
Yeah.
It's still lined up.
And I was like, I ain't finna get no lining. I got $9 billion. Tell me I need a lining. I don't need no lining. so then I cut it a different way. And the name of our basketball team is the Doves, the Donda Doves. So I started to cut it like a dove. So this is actually 3 doves cut in my hair. Right. And what I like is one patch will grow back and it starts to make these layers. And I said, you know, I'm an artist, like a process artist. And I like to let people in on the process, like what we did with the rollout. So when you see the hair, it's like you see the process of the haircut. You also see the process, it's like a representation of my thoughts developing because of how close it is to my, you know, to my head.
Brain, right?
And then the whole thing is it gotta look hot, you know, at the end of the day. Like it's girls that hit me like, yo, I like that mask. Cause when I wore the mask,
Hov texted us and told us, make sure he don't walk in with that white mask.
I got the mask on me actually.
Where's it at?
I was actually about to start giving out haircuts because apparently this is about to be a thing.
Yeah, a lot of people gonna bite your shit.
Yeah, and my barber name is Edward.
Yeah, but I feel like, man, Jeezy, he ain't crazy, man, but he got some problems, man, you know. But I'm not saying what he's not saying ain't correct, you know. Like the stuff he was talking about, people need to come together and make a mighty fist. They said that on Soul Food. See, when you're separated, you come through together, you make a mighty fist. That's what she said. So it's like, until we do that, we're gonna be in the same scenario. We're gonna stay in this scenario that we in, you know what I'm saying? Like the gangbanging stuff, we gotta cut that shit out, or we gotta make that shit positive, man, because you're making it bad for the other people, man. So like it's for real. I ain't talking about, oh, you over there just robbing them. I'm talking about like when it comes to the police, when it comes to actually trying to fund stuff and people actually going out and like funding for the schools and all that stuff, man. Ain't nobody putting funds to the schools when it's all this gang violence and all this crazy stuff going on, you know? When it's shootings at the school and all that, like that's white people shit. We don't shoot up schools. You know what I'm saying? That's where we got shit twisted. You know? Black people, we gotta come together, man. This shit is it's gonna be the doom of us, our race. We gonna be like the dinosaurs, man. But listen, man. We gonna end this joint right there. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, lock in with your boy. And you know what I'm about to do. Zone out.